and I want to share some of my works with you today, so this evening. Thank you for coming. This one is called Summer Kisses. I crawl out from under my matchless agate rock, with cherry blossoms polka dotting my graying hair. Summer Kisses. I crawl out from under my agate rock, with cherry blossoms polka dotting my graying hair. My lonely hibernation is over and I almost smile. Maybe this is the year I fall hard and fast, headlong into a summer astral travel awake. I will not want for no other in my dreams. I search desperately for the elusive one, who is not afraid to swim under the full moon stripped of his master status, in the collected, intimate hush of the night. He would not be afraid to arrange himself on my blanket, bursting with unspoken hopes, unspoken expectations of virtuous pleasure. Kind of nervous, sorry. The sun bequeaths copper-brown kisses upon my face, my arms, my legs, my shadow. And I realize just how breakable I am. I realize I am not here, nor there. I am not anywhere, but in a sea of moments that I must choose, with a mind free and lucid, so that I may one day remember what it was like. Got a frog in my throat. In a field of emerald greens and drifted dandelions, summer is dressing up for me and for the elusive one. And the tiger lilies shout, "Pick me," as I float by, through the field untouched by ownership, where it is freeing to be just who you are. I place a delicate crimson copper petal upon my tongue of distant memories and remember just how they used to taste when I was a little girl dreaming of love. Just how sweet and innocent should they taste. As I recollect and regroup in the tall grasses, just how many times I have thought that I have been in love, and summer delicately disappears, leaving behind many unanswered questions and daggers in my heart that I show the world. I feel the insignificance of my memories, of just how small I feel as I say goodbye. I'm going to try this one out. This is a new one. It's sort of like a short story, sort of rant, and it's called Chai Tea. Last night I went for a drive for about 2 hours. I thought I better go before the gas prices go up again. So I put in the last $10 bill I had in my wallet, and away I went driving over the bridge, under the bridge, around the bridge, Ambleside, Kate's Park. I needed to be as close to the ocean as I possibly could. After all, water is the beginning of all life. I wanted to process and reflect on the past, the present, and the future. Could I, an Aboriginal woman, a First Nations generalization, an Indian woman defined by the Indian Act of 1867, did I dare speak my truth? I drove to Tim Hortons with my $1.64, mostly in pennies, and thought to myself, I'm at least worth a large chai tea. all the while playing a CD an ex made for me titled Babe's Sad Songs. I figured I may as well be someone's babe, my own. I listened to all these songs that he so carefully or carelessly put together, depending on whatever purpose there was supposed to be. I sang along to John Waite's I Ain't Missing You at All, and out came the tears of sadness and anger and thoughts of friends, family, both here physically and those here only in spirit. I missed my mom and dad, and was also very angry that they did not protect me from abuse. The next song was Shania Twain's Black Eyes, Blue Tears, Give Me Freedom. I wasn't angry anymore. I was only sad to realize that my parents weren't able to protect me when they couldn't even protect themselves. The next song was Sheryl Crow's Are You Strong Enough to Be My Man? All my thoughts went to all the failed, broken, hurtful, abusive relationships. Then I thought of all the lessons I learned one-on-one, face-to-face, in court. Then I thought of the good times with the relationships as well, and laughed at the different strategies we tried to control each other. The song after that was R.E.M's Everybody Hurts. And I cried, and as the tears blurred my vision up the road, I veered back into my own lane. I thought about my dad's funeral. This was a song he wanted played at his funeral. He used to play it in his counseling sessions to get people to open up. My dad was a recovering alcoholic, and he kept saying it even after he quit close to 25 years. I finally understood why my mother and father drank. Because sometimes I just want to go off the deep end with a whiskey bottle in every pocket and not have to think and reflect on the past or worry about the future. Then I think that if I did choose that way out, I'd only have to pick myself up at the bottom of the gutter, trek back up, face my harshest critic in the mirror again. And this time I would have been wearing one shoe. I would have lost my purse, knocked out my smoke-stained teeth, found a psychic healer's card in my bra, called all the people in my cell and told them I loved them, getting my phone cut off because of all the long-distance charges. Then I would have pulled out my $1.64 and got a cheap chai tea by walking through the drive-thru because I would have forgotten where I parked my car. All the while muttering, I must still be worth a chai tea for beep's sakes.